and hello to one and all. Today I'm back once again with yet another group discussion topic which was recently asked in IIM Gurgaon. The issues of the Indian education sector. And I commence the topic in the words of Erasmus. The main hope of any nation lies in the proper education of its youth. All you can say is that walking through various cities of Europe, observing the comfort and education of even the poorest people, brought to his mind the poor state of our people. What made the difference? Education is the answer he got. First and a foremost flaw that I can think of is that we think getting graduation, getting degrees after degrees is real education. Now, no one asks what's Sachin Tendulkar's education. All that he did is hit the ball, and hit the ball. No nonsense like physics, chemistry, math. And now we have made him Bharat Ratna. You must understand that a child who is good in maths may not be good in literature. A child who is good in theatre may not be good in sports. Yeah, everyone must go through everything till the age of 12. But after that, education should be specialized based on the interest of a child, based on the learning capabilities of a child. Otherwise, we cannot produce youth of profound capabilities. We must understand that a nation is not just made by mathematicians, teachers, clerks, managers, but we need Olympic winners too. And if we do not tap these potentials at early age, they cannot blossom. Another flaw with the education system is that it does not provide with practical knowledge. As a result, child tends to become bookworms. What is the worth of an education system which teaches its student to be honest, but in reality, the student is dishonest all his life? Education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain. We must have life making, man making, and character making assimilation of ideas. If you have assimilated just 5 ideas and made it your life and character, you are much more educated than a person who has by hearted the whole library. And what about the exams in our country? I mean, most of the exam you mug and you vomit. It does not have the mechanism to check the head and the heart of a student. A person may clear IS exam, but later on he might turn out to be corrupt. So clearance of exam or clearing of an exam by a candidate, there is no guarantee that his heart is checked, his character is checked. So our exam system does not have that mechanism to check the heart, the character of its students. The critical reasoning is not encouraged in our schools. I mean, you give students some task, ask them to be in groups, ask them to reflect that task and see what are the possible answers they can come out with. Such sorts of activities are very less or nil in our schools. The next flaw is that our education system has become a place of business where everyone is concerned about making more money rather than making the character or the career of a child. I mean, what value the school management or teachers will impart to their students when they are so much concerned about themselves making money rather than the future of child? What about the coaching centers or the education hub that has developed parallel to our education system? I mean, lakhs and lakhs of rupees are spent by parents who are rich, who are willing to pay, who are capable of paying. But what about the weaker students? I mean, economically weaker students. How can they compete with these children whose parents are willing to spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Let me give you a glimpse of the education system of Finland, which is considered as one of the best in the world. Daily classes in Finland is not more than 3 or 4 hours. In a week, they have not more than 20 hours of classes. Around 1/3 of teachers' time is spent on making education easy and more acceptable for the children. They encourage critical learning. In Finland, no school is better, best, or good. The best school in Finland is that of the neighborhood, because all the schools in Finland are the same. An architect has to ask or consult students before framing the plan for their playground. And what about the private schools? Private schools haven't cropped up much in Finland, though they are not banned, because they are prohibited private funding or tuition fee. They cannot take tuition fee at all. All the fees that goes to school must come from municipalities or from the government. So what I think that if we at all dream of coming at even half part of the education system of Finland, we have a long way to go. Thanks a lot.